big swing from Bregman.
Yeah. I mean, we did a nice job of trying to get enough in there, and Breg took a nice swing, added two quickly. But I think the story of the game was our bullpen and our pitching tonight. We got 4 innings of 1-run baseball from the bullpen, and they did a really nice job tonight. And Javi pitched really well tonight and gave us a chance. We got some offense to support it, but I thought our bullpen did a heck of a job.
Would you like specifically about what Javi was able to do?
Well, again, he's really improved on the walks right now. I mean, the walks are down. That's a big thing. So there's no free passes, and we got a big double play in the first. We got a huge pickoff in the third on a really nice play. That was well executed play, and that kind of bailed him out of some tougher innings. But the no walks, means you can give up some hits and get a ground ball double play and limit the damage. Yeah, I mean, I thought Thielbar did a great job. I thought Webby did a great job going through the middle of their order. Gave them some tough at bats. We don't have kind of expected roles in the 8th or the 7th or 8th or 9th, and so we're just kind of managing who's up in the lineup, and that was the heart of their order. So we went with our guy in the heart of their order, and I knew the 9th was going to be tough, but. I thought Raleigh did a good job against some tough matchups, and I thought Thornton made 3 excellent pitches to Stewart.
How important was it for Raleigh to not give in to Ellie in that situation, given the fact that he could?
Well, I mean, Stewart can win the game, so it's a little bit of both, But look, it's tough getting the last out of the game. And you're always going to try to make your best pitches. That's a really good hitter, and he ended up drawing a walk. But Thornton, like I said, made three really qualities through 3 quality sweepers to Stewart.
That's 2 saves for him on this trip without really being a closer most of these.
I'm not sure if you saw that slide. We don't have a closer. Yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm so proud of the guys for. Actually, is that it's just, I kind of joked with them that they don't necessarily know when the phone rings. They don't necessarily know who it's going to be, but they're all doing their jobs really well, and I couldn't be happier with what they're doing. They're doing an excellent job, and taking the ball a lot, and Thorny's, that's 4 out of 5 for Thorny, and he's doing a heck of a job, and. He's just got guts. He's got big guts, and he made 3 great pitches tonight. So, credit to him. At the end of the game, that last out, the 9th inning, is a difficult inning. People say it's not. They say it's just 3 outs. It's not. It's more than that. It's harder. And Thorny certainly has stepped up when we needed it.
They worked very well, behind PCA.
Yeah.
They had only RBI single and of course table setting for the Fresno.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I just trying to take. Just the thought was, especially against right-handers, trying to take advantage of not getting the platoon matchup with Seiya, who's really been historically very good against left-handed pitchers. So if they want to bring lefties in to face Pete or face Michael, then Seiya gets to take advantage of that.
Maybe a side note, maybe good to see Busch get 3 hits against 3 lefties. Just offer an improvement there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Michael's gotten a big chance this year against them, and as the season goes, I think he gets better and better. And it's because he's a good hitter, and he earned it last year, and he's showing why he earned it.
What do you feel is working for you today?
¿Qué es lo que sintió que estaba trabajando para usted el día de hoy?
Creo que trabajé muy bien con el zinc me ayudó bastante, ataqué muy bien la zona y creo que fue una de las cosas que más me ayudó.
I think I worked the sinker really well, and the sinker was worked really well for me today, and I think we attacked the zone today, so those are the things I think went well today.
Craig was talking about limiting the walks and how you've improved in that aspect. Is that something you've actively thought about, or what's gone into that?
Platicó Counsell de cómo ha limitado los bases por bola, ¿verdad? Es algo que usted ha trabajado, algo que está considerado, algo que se ha
claro,
enfocado.
es algo que nunca quiere hacer uno, dar bases por bolas. Tengo En realidad tenemos una defensiva muy buena que nos ayudan bastante, entonces yo creo que sea lo peor hacer, dar base por bola. Creo que aunque sea que den contacto, sé que tengo una gran chance de que nos ayuden porque tenemos de verdad que un cuadro muy bueno.
Yeah, that's never what you want to do, right? You give up walks, especially you have a great defense that it's gonna help you out a lot. So if they make contact or anything, that defense behind you will make those plays. So yeah, something you don't want to do. Definitely no walks.
What has the last month or so been like for you? Being able to get some consistent opportunities to start games and consistently kind of showing what you can do.
¿Cómo ha sido el último mes poder tener las oportunidades constantemente y poder enseñar lo que usted hace y las oportunidades que le han dado?
No, aprovechar cada oportunidad y trabajar, dar lo mejor ahí en la loma. Obviamente buscar las victorias puede ayudar al equipo a tenerlos en buena posición. Nada más, es simplemente trabajar día a día y dar lo mejor ahí en la loma.
Taking advantage of the opportunity, right? Taking it day by day, giving it my absolute best, going out there and executing when I take the mound. Look for those victories. So try to help the team out in any way. So it's really just taking advantage of those opportunities.
First and third in the first inning, you get out of that jam. First and second in the third inning, and pick off of Ellie. Can you talk about those two innings?
Voy a platicar esos dos innings, el primer inning, primera, y tenía un hombre en primera y en tercera, y el otro inning tenía un hombre en primera y segunda, y luego hace el pick-off, ¿verdad? ¿Puede platicar sobre esos dos innings?
Sí, claro, tenemos la posición ahí en el primer inning de primera y tercera, sin outs. Obviamente estaba buscando ese ponche, se dio. Después de eso uno trata de buscar un gran ball para tratar de salir del inning y se dieron las cosas, se dio el ponche y después salió el gran ball y como te digo tenemos una defensiva muy, muy grande que hicieron el doble play fácil. Después de eso la otra jugada que pues la hemos practicado y mira salió, es una jugada que de verdad te saca del hoyo.
In that inning, you had first and third. I was looking for that strikeout, and then after that, just looking for any type of grounder, right? So thankfully, I was able to get that strikeout, and then, like I said, we have a great defense, so they were able to make that double play. So thankfully, I said we got the strikeout and we got out of that jam. And in the other inning, it's a play that we've practiced before, so it worked out. The results were there, so it was good.
What's been the key throughout your career, really, to get out of those jams with traffic?
¿Cuál ha sido la clave en toda su carrera para poder salirse de cualquier tráfico que tiene y cualquier daño o tráfico que tiene las bases?
No sabría decir la verdad, obviamente me encantaría no tener gente en base, pero bueno, las cosas pasan y uno sigue trabajando duro, tratando de minimizar cada daño que hagan y obviamente pues si salimos libres de eso mucho mejor, pero uno ataca la zona igual, trata de sacar los outs y bueno, se han dado las cosas, gracias a Dios.
Yeah, I really wouldn't be able to tell you, you don't know. Of course, I don't want to be able to have men on base, but once you get into those jams, just keep executing, keep attacking the zone and trying to get those outs. But yeah, I really wouldn't be able to tell you, but that's something that definitely you don't want that kind of traffic or jam.
Just coming through in that situation, what was it like for?
No, it was great. Obviously, we want to get back on the winning side of things, and to be able to put us in front there felt great. Felt awesome, honestly. So hopefully more of that.
Was it a sweeper? Is that what?
Yeah.
What is your approach or your attack to the pitcher in that situation?
Just trying to get a good pitch to hit. Kind of looking for something over the middle of the plate that I could hit in the air, and was fortunate to do it.
Team's been through a lot in the first half here, but you guys are in playoff position right now. How do you kind of summarize where you guys are at the moment?
Yeah, like you said, been kind of some high highs, some low lows. Just hopefully be as consistent as possible in the second half as a unit. Obviously, we know there's going to be ups and downs throughout the course of the season, but continue to take it one day at a time. And I feel like if we focus on the next pitch all year long, we'll be where we need to be at the end.
When Suzuki walks ahead of you, how much do you watch the at-bats in front of you and kind of pay attention to see everything how they pitch?
I feel like guys get pitched based on individual reports, so sometimes he's going to get pitched differently than I'm going to get pitched, and I'm going to get pitched differently than Carson will get pitched. So I feel like sometimes you'll be able to see like some guys throw what their strengths are, but some guys throw what the hitter's weakness is. So it's kind of just having some feel for that.
What do you make of what this pitching staff's been able to do during this time with all these injuries? A lot of the guys who pitched tonight are in roles that maybe they weren't expecting to be in.
I feel like it's guys just stepping up, back, having each other's back, and obviously next man up mentality. We've had a lot of guys go down. I feel like our whole rotation's been on the IL this year, pretty much, besides Shota. So, just guys having each other's back. No, honestly, the game in Baltimore was probably the best I felt. I went 0 for 4. Hit 4 balls on the barrel really hard in the air. Homer robbed, lined out to third. Another one to center field that was driven, but yeah. Like the last few weeks, I felt good. Been working on a lot of things, so super excited for the rest of the season.
Go ahead.
You always have a player that we have that game in Baltimore. You just kind of take results out.
Yeah, obviously, 100%. Yeah, I feel like Counts puts guys in good pockets that they match up well against guys, and puts them in the best chance possible to succeed.
In there, you're getting a little bit more experience each time with them, but just describe always what those moments are like.
No, as a reliever, you got to be ready for those situations. My glasses are fogging up. Sorry. No, you just got to be ready for those situations. Every guy in that bullpen is experienced and ready for that. So, I was able to get the job done. Great defense tonight and win.
Does the big fist pump kind of reflect how big a moment that is?
Just emotions. Yeah, I feel like I'm a pretty emotional pitcher more times than not. But, to come in and get the job done, let's win the one tomorrow.
Collectively, what does it mean for you guys to have picked each other up, given what the bullpen and the pitching staff in general?
Yeah. There's been a lot of bumps and bruises along the way, but, it's everyone's answering the call. Hopefully we can continue to do that and take the series tomorrow and go into break and feel refreshed and ready to go.
You've spoken before how Counsell manages the bullpen. Just what sticks out to you this first half has gone the way it has, and he just continues to find those pockets?
Yeah, well, I think everyone has seen the injuries and bumps and bruises along the way, and it's tough on a manager as well to put pieces together to make it work, and we've been getting it done, so that's special in itself.
He was saying how proud he was of you guys because he scored how he can make that call, and you guys have no idea. What's it like when you're getting ready throughout a game, and that's kind of the situation?
Just being ready every pitch. Never know when that phone's going to ring, but your job is to be prepared when it does, and I think everyone's been doing a pretty good job of that.
Have you ever had a stretch of closing games in your career?
No.
Ever?
No. I think before this year I had one save, so no.
And how, you must be enjoying it, looks like.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to complain at all. As long as we're getting the job done and winning games, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter whose hand it's coming out of, so there's a lot of guys in this bullpen with saves this year, so pretty cool.
What is it about what's happening? Is it messaging from the coaches? Is it basically how you guys are able to step up and embrace this idea that it can be anyone?
Yeah, I just think it goes to the preparation with everything. Every guy is ready for any situation at, lefty, righty pockets, whatever it is, and just believing and trusting in that. So, it's all the pieces have to come together.
Just to get a win like this, and especially as great another game, but to do it the way you do, the pitcher stepping out, what's it like?
I think it's, that's a tough one right there. I thought just all around, I thought we had great at-bats all night, and just Javi doing his thing, and then bullpen coming up big for us was nice to have.
The hits against the lefties, just what's it like for you right now in these situations?
I think, honestly feel really good against them. I feel like I'm having some pretty good at bats, pitch selection, and moving the ball forward. But yeah, just feel good against them, and trying to hone in on some of the things that I worked on, and continue to have success with them, and just kind of hone in on some of those things.
Working on some things, is it also just experience as well as getting the time?
For sure. I think last year, and even a little bit of 24, and just honestly my career, just building off things that have helped me have success off of lefties, and kind of just building off of those things, continuing to smoothen some of those things out and just create consistent at-bats has kind of been one of the things. But to be honest, I felt like my whole career I've had pretty good at-bats against them, and I feel like as of late, definitely have some good ones.
Is there an example you can give of some of the stuff or any one thing, whatever you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I think forcing yourself to stay up the middle a little more off of lefties is just like one little thing that has helped me. And I think with experience and just at bats and just feeling those moves out has kind of helped me over the years.
Break at least 10 games over 500. Can you explain how that's happened?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things. I think the first thing that comes to my mind is just, I feel like as a hitter group, I think we've been, you kind of roller coaster at times, but I feel like we've done a good job at just, staying in the game and in the at bat and in the moment. I think from a pitching side, I think with the injuries and just the first thing I think of is having guys step up and develop into these roles that are huge for us. And yeah, I think, just kind of the roller coaster of the first half, it kind of was. I think that's sometimes the season. I think the way we've managed it and be able to win some series that were pretty grindy is good for us, and definitely going to take that into the break. And we got one more tomorrow.
Big home run for Alex tonight. Can you kind of sum up how he's looked to you the last week?
Honestly, I think like the last few weeks, his zone awareness, his at-bat quality is always there. I don't think that's ever wavered throughout the whole season. But yeah, I think, he's had some really good games for us the last few weeks, and then obviously had a huge hit for us tonight.